know, this in another timeline, this might be a timeout situation, but I very much doubt it because of how aggressive Craftis is. He's one of those Sonics, you know, he's in your face. He's edgy.
He needs to be able to stay in Dill's face if he wants to try and suppress the options that Dill has. Keeping off stage just like this, it's going to be a hell of a start for Craftis, only taking 19% and immediately taking that stock off of Dill.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely happy about that, especially considering, you know, he is an aggressive Sonic, but now he can play a little bit more patient, knows that Dill has to approach. So, yeah, just cornering him here. Ooh, gets for that banana with the spin dash. Very nice use of that. Ooh, get the balloon while he's out there.
Just for the little brownie points. But nonetheless, Dill's still very much in this if he can manage to take away the stage control from Craftis, as he's doing a phenomenal job of being able to just spin dash and at every waking moment keep Dill guessing, keep Dill choosing an option, forcing him to move around, stay in the air. That base platform fully belonging to Craftis right now.
Okay, and right now we're seeing a little bit more of this ledge guarding that Dill is so famous for. He has about, they're even now in percent, but you know, the stock count is far from even. Craftis has a whole entire stock on him. Okay, good damage on the throw combo, but honestly, we saw something kind of similar last time with, you know, to kill stage versus Mr. E, where he needed to, you know, start to really make big plays to make a comeback. We're not really seeing Dill go for that. He's going for these, you know, they're sort of trading back and forth, and when he's down an entire stock, he's eventually just not going to be able to add up.
Back air from Craftis, an aggressive option, but one known to happen. He's not going to be able to take off the stock just yet, but he's continuing his pressure game. The homing attack, a terrible option, as it's going to be just what Dill needs in order to be able to clean up that stock. He's sitting at 101%. Craftis trying to end it all right then and there.
Yeah, 105 right now on Dill, and this is bad, but not undoable. Getting that stock was one of the biggest issues for Dill, and now that it's gone, he can maybe abuse this rage. He's living! Wow, an amazing TI from Dill means that he is going to... little tick on the banana. Oh, looking at the platform pressure. We saw earlier that Sonic on that platform is scary.
Very much
throw.
so.
Oh, man.
Craftis opting for the up throw. Not going to kill just yet, and very interesting interaction. That pivot grab stealing all that momentum from Sonic. Going to give Dill stage control momentarily, and this time the balloon coming in to save Dill, interacting with that spring ride, which very well could have been the end of that stock.
156% right now on Dill, and he's living. That up air close to the ground is not going to be able to take it. Right now he's trying to find... Oh my, not quite yet, but
trying
all
to
of
find hands to catch.
Oh wow, throwing the banana way up there, getting hit by the end of that monkey flip. The way that Dill is just getting through this right now, that's going to be huge. A down tilt to up smash, are you kidding me? He takes it and he sticks out his tongue?
Yeah, we even see the smile come out from the man. Usually not very emotive display, but there, he's been proud of that one. A phenomenal comeback from Dill.
That was just, he started busting out the options that you don't normally see.
Right.
Like he was throwing down the banana and air dodging with the banana to make sure he made it down to the ground. You know, it's, normally we don't see that sort of thing from Dill, but when he's down by that much and he knows he has to make the comeback, that's when we start to see the trump cards just poke out.
So with a lot of adaptations made through that Game 1, I'm interested to see how Craftis can change things up coming into Game 2. We saw a little bit more of the traditional patient play come out of Craftis when he feels more comfortable. But I'm thinking with Dill starting to turn the screws and really start to put the pressure on, especially after stealing that in Game 1 for all intents and purposes from Craftis.
Yeah.
This might be what he needs to start to open up with more of those aggressive options and the more intelligent aggressive approaches.
It is also worth saying that he really struggled to kill. You know, if we think about that last game, he killed him at 20 and then couldn't kill him at like 170. So how Craftis closes out the stocks, I think that he started to be more patient because he knew he had the lead, and that basically ended up translating to he wasn't getting his kills. I think that if he plays a more aggressive route this time around, although it is riskier because, you know, Dill, we've seen just how he's able to abuse that spring ride. Oh, spring ride.
No one's dying just yet. It's not happening, and the banana coming in from up top. going to be able to put a tiny bit of percentage onto Craftis. Dill staying himself alive at 36% and being able to move freely now. We're seeing a lot more free movement from Dill. He's not looking as rigid with his options. Now that he has that room to breathe, Craftis not playing so freely with how he could suppress the stage control from Dill.
I think it's really cool how Craftis will go for these, like, he'll throw out a move that has, like, a deceptive lack of frame data and then throw out the spin dash. I guess if you're not familiar with the matchup especially, you know, you might be taken off guard. Ooh, speaking of off guard, just gets, oh, interesting down air.
Oh yeah, got to figure out an unorthodox way to get himself back to the ledge. He doesn't want Dill to be able to take a lead here, as it seems that both players trying to play with a lot more force. Kraft is trying to force that forward smash onto Dill, but it's not going to be enough. Power shielding it, opening up, but that's the issue with the multi-hits at these higher percentages. Flying right out of that up smash, Craftis lives to see another day at 142.
Ooh, yeah, he is in the red right now. Down tilt up smash actually no longer converting. That means that Dill might actually have to work a little bit harder. That's like one of those ultimate ironies, is that once you get the opponent outside of the range of that control. That was brilliant!
Twitch clip it, save it, send it to your mother. That was a phenomenal combo coming out of Craftis, making excellent use of the banana, but it's not out of it just yet. Quick back throw is going to be tying things up immediately from Dill.
Ooh, 0% apiece right now. Basically the reset. Oh, gets the banana throw, but doesn't actually get the grab. Right now the evasion that Dill is showing is, it seems to be that, like, despite the fact that Sonic has all this speed, Craftis isn't really able to catch him that well.
All that speed doesn't really come to good use if you're constantly forced in the air and forced to use that speed to respond with more defensive options. Dill having a much more proactive role in dictating the momentum of this match, constantly throwing out hits, constantly limiting a lot of options from Craftis.
Yeah, 107% right now. He gets the banana in his hand. He actually
knocks it out. How often do we see dash attack come out from Dill?
I mean, one time I saw him make a missed input, and so he dash attacked, and I think that's the last time I saw him dash attack. Oh my! No!
Oh, not like this!
That was such an amazing play, but it ended up hurting him. So close, but if a little more percent was on Dill, that probably, he might have died first. But as it stands right now, Devin is laughing maniacally in his seat as his brother steals another win.
No, yeah, that's Diddy privilege. That's robbery. We actually just invited New England into our bracket so we could mug them for the W. Don't trust that sweet face. Dill's a cold-blooded thief. Oh.